Hey guys, Looking for Life here with Boomer and Hagel, who does not want to be on camera right now because he's been up for 24 hours straight.
We're promoting Pib. Just kidding. If we were to be sponsored by Pib, it'd be the best day of my life, though.
And I don't think they would bother with a 1,350 subscriber channel, if I remember right. Yeah, I can't remember.
He knows. I don't know nothing of the subscriber base.
I can't remember how much. I just know it hit 1,350 recently.
All right, I'm gonna kick this off real quick because I want to say a quick thank you to everybody for the last video that I posted and the support that I got. I truly appreciated that, and I will do everything in my power to try and bring you guys more content. I'm not making any promises here, but I'll try to be on the channel more often. Me and Christian do plan to collab more videos for you guys for the near future, so stay tuned for that. This is literally the first day in months that we hung out.
Yeah.
We all barely talk because of how crazy and how different our schedules are, and we do apologize for that. So,
by the way, he is not me, I am me, he is Boomer, I am Christian.
Christian, okay. Who is that guy? Christian, did you get hacked? Christian, is that you? Christian, where'd you go facial hair? Guys,
there were so
I apologize. I should apologize.
There were so many
I didn't think that after a year how drastically it changed. That's Hagel video bombing us.
Hey. Yeah, you see, this is me, this is Boomer, this is Christian.
You've been on the channel plenty of times.
Yeah, but
not enough. It's been a while since Hagel and I have been on the
What if you gained like 200 pounds and you got black hair? Okay?
Yeah, I'm not going to respond with that, but
yeah, Hagel's slightly larger than us, and I have most facial hair, so it's very easy to tell who each of us are. That and I stammer like a motherfucker on camera, so I do apologize for that.
I've gotten better at it, but I still do it from time to time.
I blame it on my TS, but that's a completely different story. Anyways, what we're talking about today, because it's been 3 or 4 minutes doing this, and we need to get on topic.
Duel Links.
Yugioh Duel Links.
Konami did something right for the first time in 10 years.
I'm so hyped about it. Let me just say, and I feel very honored to say this, I got Jacob into it first, and me and Jacob got Christian into it next, and I convinced both
Jacob's
of them.
Hagel, by the way.
Yeah.
Hagel, yeah. And I convinced Hagel to download the game because I asked him, what are you doing right now, Hagel? Because him and I we hung out several times for like a week straight, maybe, because we've been trying to put together some tabletop shit for something else entirely. And I asked him because he was sitting on his phone several times. I'm like, Hagel, what are you doing? He goes, oh, I'm playing Pokemon Go. I'm like, you know what'd be better? He goes, what? I'm like, Yugioh Duel Links. He goes, oh my god. I'm like, here's why. 1, it's free. 2, you don't get, it's one of the few games I ever played on any game where you can buy extra stuff that I haven't been tempted to buy extra things. I literally buy things on there just because I want to buy things, but you don't feel tempted or obligated to buy
They
things.
don't force you to or make you feel forced. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I feel somewhat tempted to buy packs from time to time with actual money, but I'm like, well, I can buy
it for the good deals.
I can buy virtual packs, or I can go up here, buy a real pack, and oh hey, pull a $120 card. You know?
Well, I mean, it's not even just that, because the game, Duel Links itself is very different from our game, especially now.
Yeah.
For those of you who haven't played Duel Links, I will explain to you what it is real quick. Basically, it's a shorter version of original Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you have 3 monster card zones, 3 spell and trap card zones, the fusion deck zone where you only have a max of 5 fusion monsters.
It's actually an extra deck zone just in case if they do add XYZ and C growth.
Well, currently I call it fusion only because we don't have anything other than Gen 1 cards. But it's basically a smaller version of Yu-Gi-Oh! The max cards you can play is 30, but the average number is 20. You start with 4,000 life points, and literally your best monsters are tribute summon monsters, and not all the monsters from Gen 1 or cards in general are even in the game yet. So
I also just want to say that it's not just Gen 1 monsters. There are Arc V. I mean, heck, Wonder Balloons is a Arc V card. There's Naturias. Heck, a lot of the Naturias that aren't tuners are in the game.
I say Gen 1 in terms of the fact that everything reminds me of original Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Everything except for the certain cards.
You don't create your own character, you choose one from... at the beginning you either choose Yugi or Kaiba, and then after that you unlock more of the original cast as you go along, and Maximilian Pegasus was just recently an event unlocked, so if you missed out on that, sorry. Because he's got a stupid ability. By the way, this game also introduces character abilities, where each of your characters has abilities that you can unlock. Like for instance, Pegasus, you can unlock, I think it's at level 13 for him, that you can unlock the ability to look at your opponent's set cards.
It's really nice.
And then like Yugi and Kaiba. For Yugi, you start off with like the field spell, Yami.
Power of Dark,
and
then Kaiba's peak performance. Basically, yeah, the field spell cards you use for them. My personal favorite character in dueling so far, honest to God, is probably Mako Tsunami. I think his deck itself is really solid, especially if you go for the boxes. Which, by the way, in the game currently, they have 4 boxes that you quote unquote buy from using gems, or if you really wanted to, you could use money, but you don't need to.
They also give you gems if you do buy it, so then you can get more packs as you buy more packs with real money.
That's true, and whenever you first start the game, you do start out with plenty of gems.
They keep giving you more and more because the admin for this game is super apologetic, and every time that the game goes down for maintenance or something, he's like, "Hey, here's free 500 gems for you," and that's like 10 packs.
Yeah, that's 50 gems is a pack, 500 for 10 packs. It's incredible, but yeah. The game itself is very easy to play, and if you've never played Yu-Gi-Oh before, or if you haven't played in a very long time and you want to get back into it, this is literally the perfect way to start off.
The game is designed to be played in short bursts, although you can easily... I spent like 3 hours playing it one time straight, and I didn't even realize it, because you can do everything with the single tap of one finger. You don't need to use 2 fingers. It's designed to be going by quick. Heck, there's even an auto duel function where you can hit the button and the computer will play for you, and it's usually pretty good. Although I don't recommend doing this once you get to a certain point.
If you're doing it early on in the game to level up faster for stages, I would highly recommend using the auto duel system. Otherwise, just do it yourself, because the characters do get stronger. Mm-hmm. The duels in the game get stronger. They get harder. Yeah. The challenges get harder, and it gets like the higher stage you go, the more you realize you probably shouldn't be doing auto duels unless you want to lose a lot.
And Hagel's playing it as we're talking about this, and he just pulled Stray Lambs.
That bastard.
Which, by the way, let's talk about the pull ratios and stuff. So there's no secret rares. There's normal, rare, super, and ultra. There's usually like what, 3 or 4 ultras per box, depending on the box. And
no.
Is it more like 12 or something?
There's 4 boxes, guys. There's 2 main boxes, which is basically the one with the Blue Eyes Ultimate, so the first box, and then the second box, which basically the prize card is the Meteor B Dragon, and the 2 mini boxes. The 2 main boxes, I believe, are 12 ultras, and the 2 mini boxes are 2 ultras. So the mini boxes are a lot smaller, but they do have really good cards, especially if you're trying to build a specific deck. The mini boxes basically focus on, like, the 2 main boxes are the water creature, and the other box is a fire box for the fire creature. So basically, they're basically focusing on those particular decks or attribute types. So if you wanted to build decks around those, there you go. Whereas the Blue Eyes Ultimate and the Meteor B Dragon ones, they're the ones that are kind of more diverse.
Yeah, they have general cards. Like I think, I know, like. Okay, look, if you're going to get this game, get this now, because the packs do cycle out. The Blue Eyes and the Water one are going to be gone at the end of March, and then they're going to add 2 new ones, hopefully. I don't know, I've heard various reasons for why they're doing this, but they haven't explained why. And you got to get the Ultimate Dragon boxes because it has a bunch of cards that are heavily used in the current metagame. Yes, this game has its own metagame. Most notably, Shard of Greed and Wonder Balloons, because there is no easy reliant back row destruction. So
except Twister,
and D-Spell
and Remove Trap. Yeah, those cards.
You know, like generally
smashing.
It's Stomping Ground.
I can't remember for the dragons.
Stamping Destruction. That's what it's called. There are a bunch of the only spell and trap card destruction in this game is stuff that you don't normally play.
Another thing to point out about the packs, which I like a lot. No matter how you buy the packs in the game, you choose when you want to reset the box or not. So basically, if you want to continue buying out the packs until you get those cards you want, you can reset it after that, or you can just choose not to reset it until you buy every pack and get every card in there, and then you can choose to reset it. And I like that feature a lot.
Or like, let's say you pull all the ultras for some unimaginable reason. Like I've one time managed to pull like 3 ultras in succession, but
because it makes it so possible to be able to. It makes it very much more possible to get the cards that you want, the cards that people are trying to buy, rather than making it impossible like they do with other video games that they've done for Yu-Gi-Oh, which I like a lot.
The game is also really generous with giving gems. Each character has their own level. I think they can level up to like levels 50 or 60 or something like that. And if you look at the total gem amounts that you get for each one, you get about 3,000 gems for each character. And there's, let's see, Yugi, Kaiba, Taya, Joey, Pegasus if you got him from the event.
It's basically
Mako.
all the original characters
Yeah.
from the original show.
Almost everybody.
Except for, from like the first 2 seasons or whatever. Everybody except Mare.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Is the Dice guy in there? I can't remember his name.
No, Devlin's on there.
No,
either.
Devlin's
Neither
on.
Serenity.
Jogger. Did Serenity ever even duel in the original series?
She did. She dueled in the when they went into the virtual world.
Oh, okay. I think I remember that. I don't know. I have such.
I can go all day about
the
about the original Yu-Gi-Oh series and how much I enjoyed it. I'm watching through season 2 again because I'm that guy, and Battle City was very, very fantastic for me. But that's in a completely different video. Duel Links. Hegel, give us your favorite card in Duel Links currently that you like to play.
My favorite card in Duel Links.
You might want to move over so you're in the.
That's
camera.
fine. I mean, if you don't want to be, you don't have to be.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Always talk loud.
How about
I don't know
this?
how much-
It doesn't have to be your favorite, but one of your favorite monsters, one of your favorite spells, and one of your favorite traps, and we'll go down the line here.
Favorite trap, golden apples, by far.
Clearly. Golden apples, man. I haven't played it yet myself, but I would even... The ones I have, out of the ones I have played, my favorite currently is definitely Embodiment of Apophis.
Favorite
How about
spell?
spells?
I'd say I don't have one right now.
Mine's Wonder Balloons.
I don't have it right now. Okay?
I haven't pulled Wonder
Balloons
yet.
and Half Shot. Half Shot is so good. in
I've
that
been
game.
using that card so much.
It is so good, especially if you're focusing on tribute songs.
Yeah.
And then, how about you, Christian? Favorite trap and spells?
Okay, so far I have a tie between for my favorite traps. Crap, I forgot what it's called, but there's this continuous trap card that you can banish a monster from your graveyard, and then normal summon a normal monster once again.
I know which one.
Cry Havoc, that's what it's called.
I know what you're
And
talking
since I've been mostly playing with normal monsters, although I've been experimenting with some of the other.
That's not a bad one.
It's so good because then you can summon a whole bunch of monsters, and then you can tribute summon, and then you can summon out more monsters because you just filled your
Is it
grave
once
more.
per turn or no?
No.
Oh.
It's as many monsters as you have in your grave. And so I one time summoned 2 blue eyes in a turn because of it, and it's so awesome
nuts.
being able to do that.
Hegel.
The card is really good. The other card is a card that I had never even heard of until I pulled it and I read it. And I'm like, holy crap! I've never heard of this card before. It's a trap card. I forget what it's called, but you target a normal monster you control, and then this turn, whenever it does damage to your opponent has to discard 2 cards of their choice.
That's not a good card in regular play.
But I've been liking it.
I mean, this game, yes, absolutely. I think it's a really solid card. But yeah, I've already said my favorite traps and spells. Hegel, got any favorite
Hey, I
monsters?
didn't get to stay my favorite spell.
Favorite
I thought you just said it.
monster.
No, that was a trap.
I thought you said Half Shot.
Well, I do like Half Shut.
Okay.
But,
Sorry, hold on.
Actually, yeah, I think I haven't really. Oh, White Elephant's Gift. That card has just got to me so many draws in games. So yeah, it's a tie between Half Shut and White Elephant's Gift. Blech. Hegel.
I'm thinking.
I also really like Wonder Wand.
I have yet
That
to
is
pull
a
that.
great card. You don't pull it, you get in the card trader,
Oh.
which is very good if you're focusing on a Yami Yugi deck with the Power of Dark.
I have a favorite monster.
What's your favorite monster?
I bet you know what it is.
I hate you so much. I hate you so much.
What is it?
Obnoxious Celtic Guardian.
This guy, every time we text about Duel Link or mess each other about Duel Link, he fucking drops a pun about obnoxious Celtic Guard, and I'm so done with it. I am so done with it.
Oh God.
You're just mad because I pump it up 1900 and I troll you.
My favorite monster, Yugioh. I have to think about that.
Okay, so I actually have quite a few favorite monsters. First and foremost, I could go with the obvious and say Blue Eyes, because all the iconic monsters, if you summon them while you're playing as the guy or character who uses them in the TV show, you get this really cool summoning animation, and I love doing it. Although for some reason Dark Magician Girl is Teia's, and so it's weird. But anyways, I would say right now, it's like a tie between Axe Raider, who I pulled recently, Sphere Karibo, who has saved my butt so many times it's not even funny.
I still need to pull that.
There's this card called Shadow Slayer, where if all of your opponent's monsters are defense positions,
I love that card.
you can attack directly.
Oh, that card's dirty.
And then there's this
that.
other card, I can't remember what he's called, but he's an angel guy. Whenever he kills a monster in battle, you gain life points equal to the defense of the monster he killed. So it's like the only way to gain life points that I have access to right now, and I've been using it a lot with Banner of Courage, so it gets to like up to 1500 attack, and I can pretty much run over almost anything that the AI has been using. I don't know how good that's going to be in PvP, but
Wait, what card?
I can't remember what it's called. It's a normal no, it's not a normal monster. Effect monster, 1300 attack, I think 1200 defense when he kills a
Sorbet
monster
Kid
in
from the
battle.
sky.
Huh?
Sorbet Kid from the sky.
I don't know if that's him or not.
His effect is that you gain life points 300 times the star.
No, that's not
Mine?
it. That's not it. Whenever he kills a monster in battle, you get the life points equal to the defense of the
Okay.
monster.
I just saw another spell card that I really like, and it's Big Wave, Small Wave. Here's why. I've been playing the Mako Tsunami deck for the last week or so, and I've been building my deck, and I've been altering it to where it's slowly getting better. And Big Wave, Small Wave has saved my ass so many times. Being able to drop one of my random monsters, destroying it, sending it to the graveyard, summoning Suigen, and just running over my opponent, like that is incredible. I was dueling one of the guys on player versus player duels, which is an online thing where you can duel other people. From
Everybody knows what
around the world.
PvP means.
Well, I'm telling them what it is in dueling. Okay, give me it. I'm trying to help people. Okay, but it's incredible. Just Big Wave, Small Wave is incredible. As for the monsters, I think it's a mystical Be Cerberus or whatever, the 1400 spellcaster, where each time you activate a spell card, it gains 500 attack, and if it does damage calculation,
you get rid of a lot of counters on it.
Here's the thing, I found a way where, and I saw it online on another channel that I really liked, and somebody basically added that with the 19 spells, and they used one of Yami's level 20 ability that you unlock whenever you get them to level 20, which is called Sorcery Conduit, which basically, if you've taken 800 points of damage in the duel, just period, every turn during your draw phase, you can activate the skill to draw a random spellcaster. So I use that. I risk taking the damage. I draw the Cerberus. I summon Cerberus, and I just sit on that while activating spells until I can get over 10,000 points of damage and attack. Because the more damage you put on the board, 5,000 and 10,000, the more rewards you get at the end of the game. The rewards, you get gate keys, which you can unlock, which you use the gate keys on the gate and on the first page of the duelings, which basically you duel like the legendary duelists, so Yugi, Kaiba, Joey, and all of them.
You can't duel you can't duel like Yugi if you're playing as Yugi. I tried that.
Yeah, I've tried it as well. But you can unlock keys, you can unlock attributes, which basically you use for the card trader along with coins to trade cards that you can't get in the regular packs currently. And on a very rare occasion, you can unlock skills for certain characters or even potentially get gems. I really like it. I really enjoy it, and that's how I've been able to start slowly building to get more and more better cards because of that deck.
You know you can build clown control in the deck?
Yes, I'm very aware it's stupid. I've played against it and I hate it.
Not to mention all the cards are not that hard to get. Like the bunny rabbit who like destroys stuff whenever he switches to defense is super easy to get out of the card trader. He's there a lot. So right now there is a metagame for the game. Most notably, it's dinosaurs, because it's literally just a bunch of beat sticks. Beat stick after beat stick after beat sticks. And water, or Mako as everybody calls it.
Water. Fire's slowly getting there, but water's definitely a big thing.
Like,
oh my god.
Water is basically just a bunch of random water monsters from the water
you get all
box.
the big support though. You get Umi, you get Big Wave, Small Wave.
You got the water version of Chaos Emperor Dragon.
It's ridiculous, man. It's great.
You got all these different things, and I haven't personally bought in any of that pack yet because I've been focused on trying to get Wonder Balloons, the basic staples from the Ultimate Dragon set. But I really... What?
Nah, dude, I got lucky with those.
I pulled one shard of greed. I haven't seen any Wonder Balloons, but I've been pulling like all the Ultras though, so I guess I've been lucky with that.
Lucky you. I wish I could pull the good Ultras. I've been pulling all the bad Ultras. Literally the last 10 packs that I got for the water mini box, I had 2 Ultras and I think 4 or 5 Supers left, 3 of which I really wanted. No, 2 of which I really wanted. I literally pulled the other 3 Supers and nothing else. I didn't pull any Ultras, I didn't pull any of the Supers I wanted. The game just said, nah dude, nah, we'll give you Supers but not the ones you want. Literally everything else.
Yeah, now I will say this, so far I've had better luck with this game with pulling stuff out of packs than I have in real life. Or just lately.
But the game itself as a whole, I highly recommend it. If you haven't tried it already, download it and give it a try. I don't think you'll regret it.
I gotta say, I kept pushing off getting it because I'm like, it's just gonna be as crappy as the PS4, Xbox One, and PC game, which I can't remember what it's called.
We convinced them. We showed them the light.
They were like, oh, get it, and I'm like, fine, and then I played it, and then before I knew it, it was 3 hours later. I'm like, what just happened?
There you go, high five me. Hagel, high five me. Because we did it. Hell yeah. I lost feeling in that hand, but you know, it's okay.
I'm not that strong.
I know.
The game is just so strangely fun and addicting. It's hard to explain. Because it's just a simpler Yu-Gi-Oh! And I think Konami realized that a lot of people are absolutely loving it, and that's why they introduced all the new rules and stuff, which we will talk about in another video. Because those new rules basically bring the game down to a grinding halt like this is, where just, oh hey, summon big beat sticks and try to go for game.
In this particular game, though, you do grind a bit at times, especially in the later stages when you're trying to unlock all the missions to get to each stage. And for each stage you get to, depending on what stage you hit, you either unlock a new character or you unlock more characters to duel, or like regular characters in the city that you're in to duel. It's interesting. I do like how it's set up. I think it's literally a Yu-Gi-Oh video game that should have been created.
I'm still hoping that they do a remake of Duels of the Roses one day. That game was amazing.
Those kind of Yu-Gi-Oh games are for another discussion video.
I missed that game so much.
I would have no problem doing a discussion video on old video games.
I played Duels of the Roses so much as a kid. Heck, there were times, because of how beautiful the music is, I would just leave it on overnight and fall asleep to the music.
We're going off track.
Yeah, but anyways.
But we already did a top 10 video on that. We know what his favorite is.
Well,
anyways.
The reason why I bring that up is because this is the first good Yu-Gi-Oh game in so long that was made officially by Konami. Okay, well, aside from Tag Force I almost forgot about.
Tag Force is pretty cool.
I have Tag Force 5. I put way too many hours into that game.
Different video. Let's end this one first.
Sorry.
Thank you guys for watching. We are terribly sorry for the length of this video, but we do hope that you guys have been convinced to get this game. And if you haven't, your loss. All I have to say is,
it's just
try it out.
It's just really good. Give it a try. It's old school Yu-Gi-Oh. It's even more than old school Yu-Gi-Oh. It's just simplified Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's traditional. In my opinion, it's traditional Yu-Gi-Oh. Hagel, say bye.
Goodbye.
That was very proper of him.
Hang on, wait, Hagel, before. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a great day. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. See you all later, and peace out. Goodbye.